I'm up here to do a sound check for our press so we can get all the equipment adjusted, because in about 15 minutes we're going to have a great Walk of Fame ceremony. Our star here today is located very close to some others that you might be interested in. It's kind of located between the star Boys to Men and the Osmonds. I didn't quite as loud of a cheer for the Osmonds. Walk of Fame ceremony presented by the Hollywood Chamber of Commerce and the Hollywood Historic Trust. I am Laurent Gubler, President and CEO of the Chamber. Now, as you can see, we have one of the most enthusiastic crowds we've ever had. We're delighted to have you. I understand people have come from all around the world for today's ceremony. And let me tell you, we are delighted to be able to honor one of the music world's most popular boy bands. As they are honored with the 2,495th star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. Today, Hollywood honors the Backstreetboys. And let me just say who they are, and you can cheer for each of them. They include A.J. McLean, Brian Luttrell, Howie DeRoe, Kevin Richardson, and Nick Carter. All right. Now this multi-platinum pop powerhouse, which initially formed in 1993, and how many of you were there in 1993? They've solidified themselves as the biggest and best-selling boy band in history. And here are some of their major achievements, and you can cheer for each of them. Their sales have exceeded more than 130 million albums. They are one of the only music artists to release 7 consecutive albums in the top 10 of the Billboard 200. They gained superstar status with the release of their 1997 album, Backstreetboys. Their end-of-the-century release, Millennium, set the record for first-week sales in the U.S., moving 1.1 million albums in 7 days. Their first album of the new century, Black and Blue, topped their previous record and sold more than 1.6 million copies in a single week. In 2005, they released Never Gone, which went platinum. And their hit songs include such songs as Quit Playing Games With My Heart, I Want It That Way, Everybody Backstreet's Back, As Long As You Love Me, and many, many more. 2 other albums, Unbreakable and This Is Us, both debuted in the top 10 on the Billboard 200. And finally, this year marks the band's 20th anniversary. So now, please help me welcome to the stage the Backstreetboys. Now, you're going to get to hear from our honorees, but we have some special guests first. Now, listen to this. Our first speaker today was chosen on behalf of all the fans worldwide. So, she is a very lucky person. Please welcome Lori Miono to the stage.
Every now and then, if you're lucky, you meet someone who makes your day just a little bit brighter, the world just a little bit sweeter, and your smile just a little bit bigger. Us Backstreetboys fans are especially lucky because we don't have one person who does that for us. We have 5. And they've been inspiring us while simultaneously revolutionizing pop music for the past 20 years. For me personally, these 5 incredibly talented men have laid the soundtrack for my most memorable moments. I remember going to their autograph signing at Tower Records in Torrance when I was 11 years old. Being in their video for I Want It That Way at 13. And even going to a concert in Australia at 27 with friends because we simply couldn't get enough. From braces to bridal showers and happy meals to heartbreaks, the Backstreet Boys have consistently been there through it all. 16 years after their music found me, I'm proud to still be here supporting them. These boys deserve all the success and respect they've worked so hard for. Fans fully recognize this, and it's about time the world does too. Congratulations on your
Thank you, Lori. I think you did a pretty good job representing the fans. What do you think? Let me acknowledge the chairman of the Walk of Fame committee that selected the Backstreet Boys. Please acknowledge David Green. Now our next speaker is music producer Max Martin. I can see Max has a lot of fans. He wrote, co-wrote, and co-produced 7 out of the 12 songs on the album Millennium, including all of the singles. I Want It That Way became the group's biggest single to date, and it was voted number 10 in the MTV Rolling Stones list of the 100 greatest pop songs. He also worked with top music stars including Britney Spears, Celine Dion, Kelly Clarkson, Pink, Katy Perry, Christina Aguilera, and many others. Please welcome Max Martin.
Thank you. I can't believe this. I met these guys in Sweden, Stockholm, in the mid-90s. They were coming out to record with my mentor and friend Dennis Pop. I didn't know much about them. I've seen some clips on VHS and stuff like that. So I told them, we took them out to dinner and I told them, you know, it's going to be exciting to hear you sing finally, you know, in the studio later tonight. Right, I'll perform right now. So they stand up in this kind of hipster place, this restaurant, caps and backpacks, and, you know, and they sing for the place. I'll never break your heart. And I got the goosebumps. It was amazing. And a lot of things changed after that night. For me, I was, you know, we got to go along with you on a ride around the world. Amazing ride in music. A lot of things have changed. You now have babies. You're married.
Yeah!
Some things haven't changed. You look the same. It's actually amazing, and not that you know weird in this part of the world, but still worth mentioning. And another thing that hasn't changed. We were in the studio a few weeks ago recording a song, and when these guys started to sing, I still got the goosebumps. They're simply amazing. So, when I got the question to come here to speak today, I want to take I felt that this is one more moment, my opportunity to say thank you to you guys, because you changed my life.
Okay, well, it's time to hear from our honorees, but before you hear from them, let me just say in memory of our late honorary mayor, Johnny Grant, we hereby declare this Backstreet Boys Day in
Hello.
Wow. They picked me to go first. Great. Usually I'm a man of many words, as these guys can attest to. So first and foremost, I want to thank all of you, the fans, for personally allowing me to fulfill a dream that I never thought was possible. And 20, 30, 40 more. I also want to thank Howie, Ryan, Nick, my big brother Kev. Aside from my wedding song, A, B, you know, it goes down the line. First and foremost, I have to thank God. He takes top billing.
Amen!
Secondly, to my wife, she is my strength and my courage when I had nothing to give. So thank you, baby. To my son, dreams come true, bub. You can. And if you grow up and work for the LAPD, which I think, that's great too, buddy. And I want to take a second to thank my family that's here. There's also family on the East Coast that didn't make the trip. I love you. Thank you for loving me back, and thank you for being patient with me.
We love you, Brian!
To the fans, you guys are fantastic. We would not be here without you. And I guess, last but not least, I've worked my entire life to never be walked on, but I'm okay with this one.
Today is definitely a day I can say a dream's come true. For us, as the Backstreet Boys, to be honored here, to be put in stone next to the Osmond family, next to Boys to Men. This is something to me that I know we've made a mark in history. And knowing now that my family here, my kids will be able to bring their kids here and still be able to see the legacy that Backstreet Boys have carried on for many years. I want to thank God, our family, my beautiful wife who surprised me today by flying in, got here 20 minutes ago. Totally brought tears to my eyes. All my family and friends, all of those who are here with us,
we love
and those who couldn't be here with us. All of the crew behind us, management, unbelievable also Jive Records, all the staff that's been behind us for the past 20 years. And first and foremost, you guys, the fans. Because you guys are truly the heart and soul of the Backstreet Boys, and you definitely keep the Backstreet pride alive, that's for sure.
I want to thank Laron and the Chamber, the Hollywood Chamber of Commerce, first of all, and the LAPD for shutting down the street, keeping us all safe. Thank you for all your work. What an honor it is, what a beautiful way. What a beautiful day. What another beautiful way to celebrate 20 years. Supported us, guided us, nurtured us, inspired us, helped us along the way. Howie's mentioned a few, so many to name. I don't know if I should start naming names or just be general, but there's one person I want to start off with. A guy, a record exec that believed in us. The first record exec to ever believe in us when nobody else did, and that was David McPherson, who took us to Jive Records. We got our record deal there. I want to thank Lori and Max for speaking today. I couldn't think of a more perfect way to begin this ceremony than with one of our fans, a representative of you who we've touched through our music and through music, and then a guy that set it all off and has made the whole world sing with us, and that's Max. And we're especially honored to have him here today because he hates public appearances. He likes to just when we began this journey together, that this would be a stop along the way. Like Howie's saying right down there next to Boyz II Men, the first time the 5 of us sang together, it was a Boyz II Men song. We picked out those harmonies and that was it. We were on. And I'm gonna wrap this thing up. Last but certainly not least, my family. My family and friends. My best friend's here today. We were years old, and he's been with me through this whole ride and kept me grounded when my head swelled up too big. My brothers Gerald and Tim, who are back as a little brat, kept me in check. My mother Ann, for always singing to me and giving me the love of music on the way to church. My wife and my son.
We love you, Kevin!
I fell in love with my wife 21 years ago. She loved me when I was a Ninja Turtle at Walt Disney World. And she has lifted me up and supported me this whole time and put up with me. Put up with me too.
Right, Kevin.
They know. And my son, who inspires me and teaches me every day. I love you guys so much. And my father that's looking down very proud right
I don't know if I'm gonna cry. I don't want to disappoint you. I think this is more excitement than anything for me. Excited.
I loved you!
Optimistic about our future. You know, I was thinking about a speech and what I could actually say to you guys to maybe not necessarily top what everyone else has done, because that's not what this is about. But when I was a really young boy, before I had met the guys, and it was I don't know, maybe 7 or 8 years old, and hopped on a plane with my mother. We had dreams of thinking I was going to be Leonardo DiCaprio, but that didn't happen. But we came here, and I remember driving on this boulevard, and we checked out the stars, and I remember being a little afraid because I would see there was people walking on the side of the street talking to themselves, looking up in the air and talking to themselves, and I'm like, that's a little scary, man. But I guess what I'm trying to say is that I never ever imagined in a imagined in a million years that I would be a part of this. That moment, I didn't imagine it. I didn't know it was even possible
You're the
at
best!
such a young age. But now we're here. You know, we're still here. And I want to thank everybody in general for sticking through the ups and the downs, the roller coaster ride that we put you on. Sorry about some of it.
Sorry about the 20th.
But I guess I want to just cap it off by saying I encourage everyone here to let the world know at this very moment. Go home and let them know, let the world know that Backstreet is back. And we aren't going anywhere. I love you guys. Thank you very much.
All right, it's time to unveil the star.
You want to sing first?
Very good. Do you ever go see him at the shows when he performs? And what is that like?
Dance? Do you like to dance?
Okay, we're ready. One move.
Okay, no. All right.
You'll become as famous as Dad.
I love that haircut. We'll see.
It's over there. Right there. Slip on here.
I just sure because she's there. Yes, ma'am.